We often plan a holiday to take a break from harried city life and spend some quality time either with friends or family. But the irony lies in the fact that most of the places which were at point of time considered to be great tourist spots have lost their charm as they have become crowded and very much commercialized. As such, the demand for offbeat destinations has started to gain momentum in our country. Treco is a travel startup that is here to satisfy this very urge of travelers to experience something new instead of tried and tested destinations. Various surveys carried by us also concur with it. We were planning to start off as a facilitator for such trips through our website. But based on market trends, customer feedback and our own research, we have come across a following that have given it its final shape. 1. Offbeat travel is relatively new trend with very few people, that is, expert or experienced travelers actually able to employ this concept and enjoy the experience. 2. Our market, though a very niche segment of travelers, comprises mainly of enthusiastic people with surveys in different places averaging out to 87% approximately. These people are stimulated by the idea of such form of travel but are clueless when it actually comes to taking part in one and imbuing themselves into what we call offbeat experience. 3. About such places, mainly scattered information is found online, which makes it extremely hard to plan a trip as opposed to making one for a regular places such as Goa or Pondicherry. And hence, we have decided that Treco will take off as an organizer cum facilitator and later on assume the role of pure facilitator through our website. Being a completely new startup in an untested sector, we believe this model will help us develop a brand name as well as develop brand value for the company. In stage 1, our first targeted segment will be the student populace restricted to 8 elite Tier 1 colleges in and around Hyderabad. Selected because of 2 reasons, purchasing power and exposure. Our first trip will be conducted in the month of January and we have set a target of 30 students and have projected markup of 7% per trip, expanding to all the 8 colleges by the end of 2014. All this while, our website will act as a travel guide or an online brochure for our customers. In stage 2, we plan to bring in the professionals age group of 25 to 35 involved in various companies across Hyderabad. By this time, the website will have further shaped into something from where people will be able to organize their own trips. In stage 3, the website will now be made completely independent with trips being organized by Treco to extremely selected places. We are yet to completely decide on the final details of stage 2 and 3, but that will be done while we are going through the first stage. Treco for now will not be partnering up with any other company other than some local alliances. So basically that means that we shall be providing all the service and we shall be earning all the money, removing middlemen. Also, all the trips that will be conducted in stage 1 will be relatively low budget trips considering our target segment is that of students. We require almost zero initial investment and also not a very large workforce. All the trips of stage 1 will involve us. A scouting team will visit planned locations and a complete itinerary will be planned and decided, announcing it 1 month beforehand through our website, through our FB page. Offline publicity will be through flyers distributed in targeted colleges. We will be taking a refundable advance for booking spots and 2 weeks prior to the trip, we will be taking the complete sum from consumers. After the trip, we will take the consumer feedback and shape our future trips according to tangible suggestions. The planned model seems viable considering the fact that we have taken factors concerning our revenue sources, growth, brand value development and consumer-based development into account and have shaped it according to it. We have decided to launch the service officially on 25th December. With that, we shall begin online publicity via Treco's website, Treco's FB page, campus-based student ambassadors. The first trip will be conducted to Adilabad from 24 to 26 January. The entire groundwork for the trip has been done by our team, which went scouting for a period of 2 days from 31st October to 2nd November. They stayed at Dwarka Hotel. The trip has been planned with a lot of care after paying attention to every single aspect from budget to accommodation, right down to the activities to be done, which was done on the basis of interaction with the local crowd and sourcing information from the people who had earlier been to this place. The main attractions in Adilabad include four main waterfalls. These places have very clear and clean water, and also it is not frequently visited by lots of people. A tiger reserve, Kawal Wildlife Sanctuary, is also under construction, which is slated to be finished by early next year, but a service for taking people of groups into reserve has been already started. The weather stays pleasant for most of the times of the year, especially during the months of January and February. The local crowd is extremely helpful and one can easily navigate without knowing the local dialect. During the 2 day trip, we will be going to two waterfalls where we shall be camping, swimming, and also trekking. We will be visiting Siri Emu Farm, which is located 5 kilometers from the town. It is the first of its kind to rare Australian birds. It is substitute to regular traditional form of agriculture. Also, we will explore the local market and we shall also make a bonfire on this 2 day trip. This is our cost structure. After Adilabad trip, we will be conducting our next trip to Ahobilam or Chirala Beach, groundwork for which will soon be completed. Along with the other trips, our page will be active, bringing into the notice of people other such places, hence keeping the buzz about Trekko. Hence ends the journey of NVC and that of Trekko begins. Thank you.